Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much to the National Press Foundation for this honor. I am truly humbled and grateful. This award truly belongs to the journalist at the Arizona Republic and is shared with my colleagues across the USA Today Network and Gannett. And I'd like to thank my husband, Brad, and children, Caitlin, Sydney, and Finn. In fact, I'd like to thank all the family members here tonight. Your support allows us to pursue this profession, and you share in these honors. When journalists get together like this, we often talk about what we don't know. We don't know the next tragedy we'll be called to cover. We don't know what the next Facebook change will do to us, and we have no idea what the president will tweet tomorrow. But there are some things we know very well, and that's how to tell stories and how to get to the truth. My first story is about a church in Arizona. One of our editors went there to interview a priest whose fellow priest had been murdered. The public defender's office subpoenaed his off-the-record notes. A court ruled we had to turn them over. Of course we refused. We had to protect our source and our ability to uncover the truth. I talked with the editor about how this could play out. He simply shrugged and said, "I'll go to jail if I have to." We fought and we won. The second story is about a reporter's car. Now there's a car down the street from here that belonged to an Arizona Republic reporter, but that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about a reporter in Phoenix right now. He revealed that a developer accused of defrauding cities of millions was actually a mobster who'd been placed in the witness protection program. I asked that reporter, was he worried about outing a gangster, revealing the truth? He told me no, but every morning I start my car by myself before I let my kids get in, just in case. The third story is about a hospital in Mexico. After hearing the chance to build the wall, we sent teams out to report the truth of the wall. We knew there would be risks and we planned for their safety. But we didn't anticipate the scorpion sting in the outback that would leave one reporter partly paralyzed overnight. We didn't know the heat would take down a photographer on the side of a road on a rural Mexican highway, where her colleagues ditched their assignment and took her to a tiny hospital in a foreign country in the middle of the night. When I think about the legacy of the great Ben Bradlee, I think about these stories. Because for all the unknowns in this business, I know this. Our purpose has never been more clear: to fight for the truth. You see it in Asbury Park, where a newsroom exposed greedy landlords who left their tenants in squalor. You see it in Milwaukee, where they traced blackouts, injuries, and even death to tainted alcohol at Mexican resorts. And in Indianapolis, where our colleagues brought down a monster and gave voice to an army of survivors. In cities and towns across the USA, journalists fight for our First Amendment rights, even when faced with powerful opposition. We take down the liars and the bullies, even though they may retaliate. And we send our staffs into the field cautiously, even when it's dangerous. Because we know what Ben Bradlee said: the truth is never as dangerous as a lie in the long run. The most dangerous thing we could do now is back down. I know that we're here for the long run, and we will keep telling the truth, and we will keep telling the truth, and we will keep telling the truth. Thank you.